What's up? Welcome to Marketing by Mike, and today we're going to take a look at how to get you a shit ton of business for your local brick and mortar. Now, it's no secret by now that Facebook does offer some really specific targeted advertising for businesses of all sizes. Also, Facebook offers the most affordable advertising out of any platform on the planet. So please follow along this tutorial before you get on public access TV or FM radio and start bothering everybody with your shitty commercial or your overpriced jingle that no one cares about. All right, so here we are back in our ads manager, right? And we're not going to go too much into depth about these ad objectives here. We know that the traffic and the conversions and the engagement can be pretty important. But, you know, this is the ads manager. This is where the magic and stuff happens. What I'm going to do is, just for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to choose traffic. All right, I'm going to name this something that I can keep a track of. So PPC, and I do use a lot of abbreviations for my ads names here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm back here actually back in the account of businesses ads that I do run. And so I'm just going to call this sample traffic to get people to my my funnel. So pay no attention to that right there. We're just going to pay attention to these local ads here and what to do when you get back here to put in the criteria to people, for the people who are going to be spending money with you. So for the sake of this exercise, we're going to pretend, you know, the little pretense right here, that my business is in, say, downtown Atlanta. And as a matter of fact, to be a little bit more precise, I would have to say midtown Atlanta, which is pretty happening. And we're going to say that my business is, you know, like a pizza business or something, okay? You got a restaurant, whatever the case may be, this will absolutely work for you, I promise you. So if I put in anything into the location part right here, if I don't have a custom audience already, which a lot of you probably do not, we're going to just put in everybody in those locations. It's going to start me off right here in the United States. And you can put in zip codes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the zip code right here for Midtown Atlanta, 30308. Excuse me, 30308. And that's going to be Atlanta, Georgia right there. And as you can see, what Facebook will do is it will outline that entire zip code area. Pretty cool stuff, but we're going to get this a little bit more into depth with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this little button right here, which is drop pin. Now, what I'm going to tell you first is that when you just put in a location right here, when you just put in like maybe a city or something like that, it's only going to let you narrow down to within like 5 miles of your brick and mortar location. But because I'm a pizza business, I know that people are not going to be driving 5-10 miles out of their way just going to pick up a pizza, right? There are plenty more people. So what I'm looking at here is I have a potential reach just within this zip code of 52,000 people. Pretty decent. But let's see if we can get a little bit more precise, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on drop pin, and I'm going to drop this kind of like right beside that little area right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to X out of this zip code. Click on the little X beside that. This is going to give me the exact it's going to give me the exact longitude and latitude lines. And from right here, I can type in a number. So let's just say that people, like I got some pretty decent pizza right here, but I also know that people are not going to be driving, you know, no more than about, you know, 2-3 miles or something like that to come and get some pizza. So what I'm going to type in is, you know, basically the radius that I want to advertise to around my shop. I'm going to type in 3 miles. I'm going to hit enter right there. So that gives me a decent radius right there of people that I can actually advertise to within, is just who are within that zip code and just to the outside of that zip code, especially if my pizza is really banging, okay? And what that did was it actually broadened my range right here, which is on the potential reach. So we're going to get a little bit more specific about that. We're going to target everyone. We're going to target, you know, people who speak English, of course, all English, unless you want to run your ads in both English and Spanish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in people who like pizza. So we just drop down some. all right, to about 130,000 people right here, which is pretty good. But what I also want to do right here at this part, I don't know why the heck I'm yawning right now. I want to narrow down this audience. So let's just say, for the sake of this exercise, that I have a small mom and pop, and I know that the people that I want to attract will typically go to small mom and pops before they'll actually go to a large chain restaurant like Pizza Hut or Papa John's. So what I want to do is, when I'm narrowing something down, and this goes right into flex targeting right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, number one, they have to be between the ages of 18 and 65. They also have to speak English. They also have to like pizza, but they also cannot like, say, Pizza Hut. Pooza. Okay, so let's say Pizza Hut, interest right here. So 22,000 people. And that's what that gives me. And it's actually a pretty decent amount of people right here in the area that I probably want to target to get some ads out there too. So this is what you're wanting to do. And later on down there, we'll talk about this later on in the the fundamentals and how to bid and everything like that, like how to set your daily budget. But this is basically it in a nutshell. And so you can get really specific. You can drop it down if you want to, maybe 2 miles radius around your restaurant or something. Let's see what that does to our numbers. Only 19,000 people, which is great. So you can see that we're actually getting really specific with the people that we want to target. I'm not going to make this a long video or anything like that, but it's just to show you the power that Facebook advertising gives you when you're setting up your ads. So go out there, kick some butt, and use this powerful tool to get you some business in the door. So that'll conclude this lesson. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button down there at the bottom. And make sure that you let me know, see some love, and I'll keep on making videos like this right here for cool-ass marketers like you. Peace.